Hey, how's it going? So, I'm basically making a list of insults that people can throw at me as a result of them losing the game in one-on-one. Because you have to remember, in League of Legends, there's usually somebody to blame, right? So it can be the jungler, whatever, counter pick. So this guy is a grandmaster. So this guy is Challenger MMR. Challenger MMR, right? He's playing Nasus, right? We have to remember, he's playing Nasus, okay? Which is counter pick to Tryndamere. So he has no excuses to lose at all. So remember, Grandmaster playing Nasus in a full game, one-on-one. And he ends up losing. So naturally they cannot beat me. So what they do is they start throwing insults, right? So this guy has some very funny insults, right? So honestly, he's probably one of my top. Most of the time they tell you that the champion, like they complain about the champion or something, but this guy was very creative. So we need to go to 6 minutes approximately. I have to run it this way because then so you can see the chat. And you have to remember he's stacking armor, right? So he's tryharding as tryhard as you can get. This guy. Now, naturally, the key to beating Nasus is just to take his infrastructure, and then that's it. He can't really do much against you. Like the problem with Nasus, he simply goes on, and that's it. So, he writes, "Get some help, bro." What the fuck? Okay? Because he knows he's losing. He knows he already lost. So now he gave me the inhibitor, which is like, if you do that as Nasus, it's game over basically. In here I made a bit of a mistake, I should have went back. That's okay. It's still okay. Because now, as soon as Nasus... GG, it was so fun. That's what he wrote. Okay. Yeah, so at this stage it's game over, right? Because I'm gonna buy Hullbreaker and that's it. Go to the hospital, please. I'm telling you, like, those guys, like, they cannot beat you, so they try to win by insulting you. Which is hilarious. So at this stage he already knows he lost, right? I took all the pluses, the relics, right? So he's gonna go on, right? He goes, he looks, no relics, and he decides to quit, right? Because he's simply gonna go on, and that's it. So look what he wrote: "Get some help, bro. GG, it was fun, and go to the hospital, please." Grandmaster of League of Legends. So yeah, I'll show you that he's Grandmaster, so you don't... there's no question about it, right? There you go. So he lost playing an overpowered champion, which is Nasus, in a 1v1 against a counter pick. So he counter picked me, and he still lost. Now, do you have any questions that ranking in this game are totally, completely useless? In fact, let's have a look at how many games does he actually play. Just 1 second. Yeah, so he plays a lot of games. Like a lot. You see? And you have to remember that they probably have Smurf accounts as well. So that's a lot of games. Well, typical League of Legends player, you know, like 2 or 3 or 4,000 games per season, and that's how they climb. So I mean, there's no really strategy. There's no kind of specific gameplay. It's just brain dead, rotate, and that's it. Kind of that's how they play. All right, take care.